Cats don't just wander around aimlessly, especially at night. So when they aim straight for your body and start pacing over you in the dead of night, it is flat out not a coincidence. While you're fast asleep, this little creature's brain is running a calculated sequence of biological decisions, from a stealth medical checkup to a dynamic mind game to reset their ownership over your skin. If you felt a sudden weight heavy on your chest at 3 a.m. last night, you need to watch this entire video. 1. Cats notice what you miss. The ultimate horror script for a cat owner goes like this. You wake up at 3 a.m. and the first thing you see is your fur ball standing dead center on your chest, completely frozen. Eyes wide open, staring through the dark, straight at the bedroom door, as if an uninvited guest is about to walk in. It looks like they're either deeply paranoid or auditioning for a horror movie, but the truth is, their radar system is picking up something 100% real. While human ears officially log off and quit at 20,000 Hz, your cat operates like a high-tech military device with a scanning range up to 64,000 Hz. Your night world is pitch silent, but theirs is incredibly loud. A water pipe shifting faintly behind the drywall, a tiny mouse scurrying across the yard 2 brick walls away, or the kitchen fridge motor barely switching its rhythm. You sleep like a log through it all, but your cat doesn't miss a single millisecond. And this is where scientific evidence exposes their true motives. A breakthrough study published in the journal Animal Cognition proved a shocking reality. Cats can differentiate between familiar and unfamiliar sounds with extreme precision, even when they are fully resting, meaning their brains never truly power down. The moment their ears filter out a strange noise, their survival instinct triggers instantly, forcing them to claim the highest, warmest, and most secure spot in the room, to bunker down and survey the scene. And in your midnight bedroom, that premium watchtower is none other than you. You are big, you radiate heat, and you are the safest anchor in the room. Them climbing onto your chest isn't some random brainless move. They are turning your body into an exclusive fortress to judge the danger from above. Even when your cat looks completely passed out next to you, their radar is secretly running, guarding the very fortress. That is you. 2. The 5 a.m. campaign. But sometimes, your furball turning your body into a midnight runway has absolutely nothing to do with those mysterious noises outside. Have you ever found yourself in this exact annoying situation? Your cat doesn't even look for a spot to lie down. They just pace back and forth, climb straight up, and sit aggressively right on your face, pressing their rear end over your nose, purring directly into your eardrum, or pawing at your eyelids until you are forced to open your eyes. I hate to break it to you, but stop romanticizing this as some sweet, loving gesture. Behind this behavior is a highly calculated psychological warfare campaign. Biologically, cats are crepuscular creatures, meaning they are naturally hardwired to be most active during dawn and dusk. This means while you are drifting into your deepest, most blissful sleep around 5 a.m., they are officially entering their biological prime time. They are wide awake, fully energized, and most importantly, they have a clear agenda. This campaign usually serves 2 core objectives. First up, food. Cats possess an internal clock that is shockingly accurate. A breakthrough study from the University of Zurich proved that cats can predict and calculate their exact feeding times with a tiny margin of error, often down to a 15-minute window. They don't need an iPhone alarm, their bodies automatically count down to breakfast. So when your cat starts stepping all over your face at 5:45 a.m. when breakfast is usually at 6 p.m, that is flat out not an accident. That is the logical calculation of a predator. Their second objective is pure boredom. If you didn't help your cat burn off their energy during the day, all that leftover fuel explodes right when you need to recharge your own batteries. So they do what any intelligent, understimulated creature would do. They go harass the only living thing in the house capable of solving their boredom, which is you. But here is the systematic mistake that 99% of cat owners make. Every single time they step on your face, you groggily get up, drag yourself to the kitchen, and dump kibble into their bowl or grab a toy just to get some peace and quiet. You think you're pampering them? No, you are literally digging your own grave. In behavioral psychology, you just completed a reverse training course where your cat was the trainer and you were the student. They quickly learn a simple logic loop. Sit on human's face at 5 a.m., get immediate results. And once that logical connection clicks inside their tiny brain, good luck trying to unprogram it. 3. Checking if you're still breathing. That obsession with training and managing you leads straight into another quirk that might feel a little intense. Have you ever wondered why, out of your entire human body, your cat always targets the absolute most critical zones, like your chest, your throat, or directly on your face? Out of all the open space on the bed, why is it always those exact, sensitive spots? The answer is simple, because those are the only coordinates on your body that display a clear, unmistakable respiratory signal. Your cat isn't just taking a casual stroll, they are running a vital medical checkup to verify your survival status. In the wild, sleeping next to a colony member who suddenly goes completely stiff and silent is a massive survival threat. When your cat steps onto your chest and feels the physical rise and fall of your breathing, or gets close to your face to catch the warmth of your exhales, they are confirming one single thing: you are safe, you are alive, and everything is still under control. There's also a reason they almost exclusively do this at night rather than during the day. When the house goes dark, your cat loses the visual cues they normally rely on. You aren't moving, you aren't talking, and you aren't reacting to anything around you. To a wild predator, you have basically dropped offline completely, so they have to physically navigate over to check if their giant, clumsy companion is in some kind of trouble. If this makes you realize you've been silently monitored by a four-legged night doctor every night, hit that like button to give your little friend some motivation to keep pulling the night shift. 4. Your body temperature map. Alongside that midnight medical checkup, this pacing behavior serves a much more practical purpose, turning you into a premium, custom space heater. This logic is purely biological. A cat's normal resting body temperature ranges from 100.4 to 102.2 degrees. This number is always a few degrees higher than yours. That means their bodies burn through and lose heat energy much faster than yours do, especially at night when the indoor temperature drops and there's no sunlight to bask in. So your little friend is hardwired to seek out the absolute best alternative heat source available. And that custom, walk-in heater is none other than you. But there is a secret most of us fail to notice. Your cat doesn't just randomly onto any spot. They are actually executing a meticulous data scan to pinpoint the absolute hottest spot. That's why you'll feel them stepping very slowly, navigating down your legs, pausing for a moment at your stomach, shifting up to your chest, and only then rolling up to settle down. This seemingly random routine is a precise thermal mapping process. Your cat is walking across your different body zones, constantly comparing temperatures through those hypersensitive paw pads until they locate the ideal coordinate. This is exactly why cats heavily favor your chest or core over your calves or feet. Your core is where the maximum heat radiates. You'll notice this behavior getting significantly more intense during the winter. It's not that December suddenly makes your cat love you more. It's simply that the temperature gap between the house and their body is widening, upgrading your value as a human space heater to a whole new level. 5. Renewing the ownership contract. As a premium space heater, you aren't just a source of warmth in your cat's eyes, you are a priceless asset that needs strict security. Have you ever lain perfectly still in bed, watching your cat approach, and wondered, why don't they just walk around you and lie down comfortably on the side? Why do they absolutely have to step directly over you, pacing back and forth like you're a public sidewalk? The reality is pure behavioral biology. Your cat has scent glands hidden deep inside their paw pads. Every single step they press into your skin, your clothes, or the blanket you're wrapping yourself in is leaving a chemical trademark. It is completely invisible to human eyes, but it's a fierce declaration of ownership broadcasted to any other animal in the house. This behavior isn't accidental, Just imagine a normal day in your life. During the day, you take a shower, you go out, you touch different objects, meet other humans, or maybe even pet another animal. Do you know what happens by the time you crawl back into bed? That exclusive scent your cat painstakingly marked the night before has been completely wiped clean. So, every single night, they are forced to trigger a system reset. They pace across your body, pressing those paw pads into your skin, basically shouting to the room, "This human is mine," all over again. To prove this, researchers at the University of Lincoln discovered that cats living in multi-pet households display this marking behavior significantly more than cats who are the exclusive single pet of the house. Think about it. When competition is around, the psychological pressure to lock down and renew that ownership title becomes incredibly urgent. So, the next time your cat is pacing across your chest at 2 a.m., don't get annoyed thinking they're just trying to disrupt your sleep. They are just quietly signing a renewal on your lease. 6. The subconscious wire to mother cat. Now let's play the final card as promised, the real reason your furball turns your body into a landing zone at 3 a.m. Think back to their very first days after birth. The secret lies exactly in that moment. Have you ever lain perfectly still in the dark, felt your little friend crawl onto you, and start making those slow, rhythmic, in and out paw presses as if they're working a batch of bread dough? You probably call this behavior adorably making biscuits. But from a behavioral science perspective, this action holds the heaviest psychological weight your cat will ever display around you. Think about it. When newborn kittens are fresh out of the womb, they instinctively push their front paws against their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It is one of the very first and most vital survival mechanisms a tiny creature learns. And that core instinct never fades as they grow. It stays locked deep within their subconscious for the rest of their lives. So, when your fully adult cat climbs onto you in the dead of night and starts kneading your chest or your stomach, their brain is actually hitting replay on the closest, most comforting childhood memory they possess. Reflect on this for a second. Why don't they need the floorboards or the pillows? Why do they feel forced to press directly into your bare skin? Because in that exact moment, your body heat, the steady rhythm of your breathing, and the steady thumping of your heart, every single signal triggers the exact feeling of the safest sanctuary they have ever known in their entire lives. You think you're just a provider who fills the food bowl and scoops the litter box? No. To your cat's wild subconscious at 3 a.m., you are their mother.